Yesterday, my dad told me how beautiful I was, and I was like, thanks, I look just like my mommy. Last weekend, I had a little bit of an emotional weekend, and it's a lot better now. It was not, a life or death situation, but it was kind of stressful, and I didn't even realize how stressful it was until after it happened. But anyway, Sunday, I was really bored, and I went to Sephora, and I made some pretty good damage at Sephora. Now, disclaimer. I see a lot of people on YouTube who will go and do a Sephora haul, and they'll wait for months and months and months and save up their money and just go do this huge haul. And they'll say oh, I did some damage, and you're like, okay. And then you watch it and you're like, they just spent my entire paycheck. That's my paycheck that they just spent on all that makeup. And to me, that's awesome that people can do that. I personally can't. So I went to Sephora, and I, in my opinion, did some damage. There's only 5 or 6 things. It's not 15, 20 things. And then I also got a couple things from MAC, because I've been wanting to try one thing from MAC for a really, really long time. I haven't, played with it or used it or anything. I just swatched all this stuff in the store. So I think what I'm going to do is go through my MAC stuff first, and I actually have a couple of drugstore things as well. So this is a little bit of a collective haul, but it is mostly Sephora. Alright, so black box. They don't write on here MAC anywhere on this box, which is kind of disappointing, but it has black, I'll show you, it has black tissue, which I think is kind of cool. And other than that, who else uses black tissue? Okay, so starting with stuff from MAC, I got 2 shaping powders. Okay, just kidding. I got a blush and 1 shaping powder. This shaping powder I have wanted for pretty much since I started watching YouTube, and getting it now I'm kind of skeptical, but it is MAC Emphasize. There it is. And I thought it was going to be more white. It's still pretty brightening now that I swatch it, because I am so pale. Oh, you can see it. I am so pale, and literally nothing works to highlight or underneath my eyes. So I use white eyeshadow most of the time. But this I'm hoping will work. And it's actually pretty brightening. So we'll see. It does have a little shimmer in it, which kind of scares me, I'm not going to lie. But Jaclyn Hill uses it, and anything Jaclyn Hill uses, I'm just like, oh. And then the next thing I got is a powder blush in Taupe. And I wanted an actual blush, for my cheeks. And then I thought about it, and I said, I'll get a contouring powder. So this is Taupe. And I've heard this is a really good shaping powder for fair skin, which obviously I have fair skin, so let's see. It's definitely a cool tone, which is good. It's a cooler tone. It's still kind of warm, but it has more of a gray. And I think I will like that. We'll see. I'll use it tomorrow. I haven't used any of these things that I've bought. So the next thing that I am most excited about, and you guys are going to laugh at me because this is ridiculous. I was looking at all the lipsticks, and my friend Alicia, she twirls for FSU, and they had to have MAC lipstick in, I think it's Russian Red, and I don't even own a MAC lipstick, but I wanted to get it for her because I'm the makeup junkie. So I got it for her, and I was looking at all the lipsticks, and I liked that one, but I found this one, and the name made me get it. So this is, I love MAC packaging, first of all, and I love the smell of them. They smell so good. Okay, so this is Flat Out Fabulous is what this is called. And it's kind of a dark, plummy, kind of fuchsia. And this is a retro matte finish. And I'm just going to swatch it really quick for you because it is really pretty. But that's it right there. It's coming off way more pink in the camera because of the sucky lighting that I have. But you can see it's more fuchsia tone, but it is so pretty, and I can't wait to wear it, and I'm probably going to wear it all year round because it's called Flat Out Fabulous. And when I saw that, I was like, I have to have it. I have to have it. So I got it, and I'm going to put it up here in my little lipstick holder, and now I own a MAC lipstick, and that's really exciting. Alright, so moving on to the 2 drugstore things that I got. I ran out of my Revlon Photoready foundation, And this is actually like, I want to say $12 to $13. I believe I got it at Target and it was like 20% off, or no, I got it at Bed Bath & Beyond and it was 20% off or something. So it was only $10, which is not bad for a foundation. And it lasts a really long time. It has a really pretty finish. And for any of you guys that are wondering, I get 01 Ivory. This is the Bombshell Intensity Liner by Lash Blast from CoverGirl. I wanted to try a new felt tip eyeliner. I love my L'Oreal 24 Hour Super Slim, but it tends to kind of come off on my eyelid when I'm wearing it throughout the day. So I wanted to see if this was comparable and maybe didn't transfer like that does. I'm loving that Coastal Scents liquid eyeliner that I got in January's Ipsy, I believe. It is the blackest. I'm wearing it today. It is the blackest eyeliner. It does not transfer. It is so good. Like, I cannot get over how good it is. So I'm probably going to be ordering some when that runs out. But I wanted to see if this was comparable. So we'll just see. And now we're moving on to Sephora. And they have red tissue. Everybody's going to make everything so fancy. But then again, when you pay that much, you're like, yeah, I want it to be fancy. Okay. I forgot that I got this. Oh, I just got really excited. So I'm going to go through the boring things first. Another Anastasia Brow Wiz because mine is running out, and I get Ash Blonde Taupe, and I think they like changed the names of them now, so it's just called Taupe, but this was one of the older ones, I believe, and I had to ask the girl because they didn't have any on the display, if they had any. It was a madhouse in there. Ooh, I love when they're brand new because they have a brand new spoolie and they're so pretty, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty boring, but I've heard that the new NYX, whatever it's called, super skinny pencil or something, is a dupe for this, so I might go ahead and try that before I move on to this, because I still have a little bit left in my other one, but I figured while I was there, and it's hard for me to find blonde, so that's what I went for. And then this I'm actually going to put in my traveling makeup bag. This is the Sephora blush and bronzer palette, and I mainly got this. One, it was $7. Two, it has my favorite Los Cabos bronzer in it. And I got one that was sealed. So this is a Sephora palette. Looks like this. And it was $7. It was uber cheap. And I bought it because, two reasons. I really did like the blushes. The blushes are really pretty. And I'll swatch them for you. I'm not used to doing this swatching thing very often, but I will swatch them for you. The one in the center doesn't have great pigmentation, but I love this like corally peachy pink, and that's what's in the middle right here. And that's this one right here. That's my lipstick. That's this one right here. And this is my favorite matte Los Cabos bronzer, so I thought this would be perfect to travel with because I'm not a fan of the e.l.f. duo that I have. The bronzer is just too shimmery. I like the blush, but I don't like a shimmery bronzer. So I thought this would be perfect for traveling, and it was $7. So that is going directly in my traveling makeup bag. Next, I've got two lip products, and I wanted to try some new lippies. I've been really into lippies lately. I think in the past month, I've bought like 6 or 7 lipsticks, which is a lot for me because most of the time I'm not a huge lipstick person, but I'm getting to be. I wanted a Buxom lip gloss, and I wasn't fond of any of the colors they had. They were out of a lot of them. And the one I really want is Taylor, because duh. But they didn't even have that one. I went over to the NARS lip glosses, which aren't mentholated, and they don't really have a scent. But I've heard they're really a lot better than they used to be. Okay, so this is NARS lip gloss in, I hate their names, Salamanca 1687, and this color is so pretty. It's like a, oh my gosh, I can't even describe it. It's like an orangey, reddish, corally color, and it is so pretty. I cannot wait to wear this in the summer. And I really wish that they had a smell to them, but they don't. That's okay. But I wanted to try a NARS lip gloss, and everything I have is so nude or like pink, just like baby pink. So I wanted to branch out a little bit, and I love this color. I feel like I'm really gonna like this. And I loved a bunch of their Audacious lipsticks too. None of the colors I wanted were in stock. And I went to my freestanding Sephora, and it was madness in there that day, but they didn't have that. All right, and I've got 2 more things. So this I have seen everyone and their brother get because it's cheap and it's kind of a 2-in-1. And this is the, oh, it's really tiny. This is the Bite Beauty, the Duo in Fig and Date. And I have a Bite Beauty lipstick because when you are VIB Rouge, you get the little red lipstick. And I like the consistency and everything of it, but I just don't grab for it very often. I don't know why. So this is Date, and it's just like a dark, it's very Kylie Jenner color. Very Kylie Jenner. Let's see. I'm going to swatch it. It's more brown than I think I would like, but I don't know. I might wear it. We'll see. And then the other one, oh, that's weird, is Fig. Is this Fig? Yeah. And this one is really pretty. The texture of these is so nice. And there's Fig. So it's kind of the same idea. They're both kind of nude, but they're both kind of Kylie Jenner, to be honest. But I think that I'll like that. And I think I'm going to put this in my purse. And yeah, I'm really excited. Last thing that I'm really excited about is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Powder Foundation. I'm not going to wear this by itself. I'm going to wear it on top of my Naked Skin foundation because I'm just not a powder foundation person. Look at the bag that it comes in. But a lot of people say that when you layer the two, it makes for like a flawless finish, and that's what I go for. So I'm really excited. I love the packaging. And this is what it looks like. And I've swatched it in the store. It is like butter. Oh, it's so smooth. There it is right there. I mean, but I'm just going to basically use it to set everything with. You have to be careful with powder foundations with setting things because they can get too heavy. But I don't have a whole lot of setting powders. I only have 3 setting powders for my entire face, including that one. So I'm really, really excited to try that. And that was everything. Working on the rail. Where did that come from? I love that it comes in that little bag. That'd be really good for like earrings or stuff for traveling. I always talk about traveling, but I never go anywhere. And life is like a song. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. At last. Did you know I could sing too? I bet you didn't know I could sing too. This spray, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray. This is like $15, I think. If you get a coupon, it's like $12. I grab this over this now. Like, I think I really prefer it to my Urban Decay. And it has a much wider spray action going on. And it just, I don't know. I just really like it a lot more. Because this is my baby. Like, Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray is my baby. I can't even tell you how much I loved this. And now I found this. And it's just, it's so much better. Yes. Yes. When I was in college, my friend Austin got a bunch of us tickets to see America's Got Talent, like the auditions, which was really awesome. And there were 3 guys in front of us, and every time there was like a really good act or there was something that they liked, one of them, like the one in the middle, he was so obnoxious. He would stand up and he would do this. He would be like, yes, yes, yes. Every time, at least 3 times. Yes, yes, yes. And it was so annoying. And me and my friends made fun of it for so long after. And it was just, it was a hot mess. So, yeah.